my father immigrated to the United States when I was 11 months old. I lived in the Dominican Republic, and so I was 11 months old when he immigrated. And my first memories are of the project I embarked upon as a young person to try to remember a father that I had more or less never seen in my conscious mind. What was very interesting about this idea of trying to remember someone who I couldn't remember was that there were really no photographs of my father at all. And my mother was stuck telling me, well, don't you remember when your father took you to the zoo? Now, of course, I couldn't fucking remember when my father took me to the zoo. But the very fact that that memory existed in a real place meant that perhaps if I worked hard enough, I could retrieve this recollection. Of course, it was impossible. And later on, I discovered that my mom was just making stuff up to make me feel better. But that's not great for a kid, because what I became aware of was how I was so angry at my inability to remember stuff. Because my mother would be like, oh, your father took you on a motorcycle once. What boy doesn't want to drive a motorcycle with their dad? You know, later I was to find out that that was not true. It was my older brother he took, you know? But you know, you spend 20 years of your life being like, motorcycle, motorcycle, motorcycle.